Good morning and welcome to FSN, the Fresh Shopping Network. And on today's show, we're going to be featuring Goshen and Kosciuszko County businesses. And we are broadcasting our show today from the Shuttle Shop down here in Warsaw. And with me today is Kathy Carvey, the owner. How are you today? Thank you so much for hosting for us.
Oh, it's a pleasure. Always is.
I love being in the store. It's just so quaint and fun and lots of bright things to look at. And your eyes just kind of wonder. You have lots of books, lots of things, and specifically books. We're going to talk about a brand new one, hot off the press and local.
Yes, it is. It's by a customer of mine, and she's also taught classes here. She teaches an advanced sweater class. She's always wanted to write a book, and she did it. She wrote a book. It's called the Fearless Knitting Workbook. It's just gone into warehouses right now, so it's just coming out. And we're going to host a premiere book signing for her, Jennifer Seifert, the author, December 11th. It'll be from 5 to 8 p.m., and she's going to be here and sign books, and we can, you know, talk to her, congratulate her. We're all really, really excited for her.
That's really exciting. Absolutely. This is exciting that a local, you host the classes here and she wrote a book. So it's really interesting. You know, I'm not a knitter. I have high hopes of being one day, but I think this is Fearless Knitting is exactly what it says. And if you open it up, it really breaks everything down for you. It's really interesting. And I think this might be something I should pick up if I ever decide to knit one of these days. I know I talk about it a lot.
Yes, that's right. Well, you'll get bitten by the bug one time. Well, her book, it goes through, it has you do different sampler squares. And to each chapter, which is color-coded over here, you know, the blue chapter, the red chapter, teaches a different technique. And the focus of her book, the thing she really wanted to get across, is for people not to be afraid of reading directions. Because so many knitters and crocheters are like, oh, I can knit and crochet, but I can't read directions. And they've just got to get over that. So every project, every square here starts out with a direction, and then right here, a translation. What did that direction mean? Followed by why. Why did they tell me to do it anyway? Which is very helpful when you know that, you know. And then read your knitting, and that's another important focus of her book. How to look at it and tell whether you've done the right thing, you know, which is something, yeah, really it just is going to be a great confidence builder. She also includes things like, what is this? Anticipating and fixing your mistakes. So when something goes wrong, show you how to recognize it, what to do about it.
Some of us make mistakes, probably not you, but the rest of us might.
Oh, I've torn out my share of knitting, believe me. And then you make these squares through the book, and then at the end she has possibilities, ways to use them, combine them into pillows, into a throw.
Great.
Lots of really, really good ideas. And the part that I think is best at the end, let's see if I can find it.
This is just really helpful, I think. This is very not intimidating at all.
Yeah, a final exam project. It is a workbook after all. So with little pop quizzes throughout. It's just, I think it's going to be a fun book. Absolutely. And really congratulate her.
Yeah, and so, efforts. Absolutely. And tell the viewers again what the date is for the book signing.
The book signing will be December 11th. It's a Friday evening. It'll be from 5 to 8 p.m. We're going to have snacks and, you know, just enjoy and have a good time and congratulate her.
And I know we have new viewers every week, so, you know, maybe those that are just tuning in for the first time, why don't you tell them, you know, what sets the Shuttle Shop apart from the rest, what makes you unique, and what you offer here?
Well, I have a nice selection of knitting and crochet yarns. I have classes and books. Anytime you buy your materials here, whether you buy for a formal class or just something you want to do yourself, you always can come back, get help whenever you need it. I think that's a really important thing for a local shop. And just to be able to come in, knit, hang out with other people who are interested in that. A lot of people have made new friendships. They've, you know, meet people they would never have met the other way. So it's a different kind of store.
I like every time we come in here, you're always so busy, and you've got these great couches and chairs and just kind of a really warm atmosphere where you can just sit down and knit, and of course you will help them out if they've purchased their things here.
That's right. Always get help.
Absolutely. And you have classes on a regular basis. The topics do change, but if you could go ahead and tell the viewers your phone number, your address, and website.
The phone number is 574-269-9090. The website is www.theshuttleshop.net. And the hours are noon to 5, Monday through Friday, and Saturdays from 10 to 3.
Great. Well, Kathy, thank you so much for being our host today, and make sure to get down here for the book signing and get bit by the bug. I like that little term that you use. Get bit by the knitting bug, and Kathy will definitely help you along that way. We appreciate you hosting again.
Well,
Thanks so much. We will be back with more Goshen Businesses in just a minute.